It's looking good. I don't know if you're the opponent, how you come back from that. Can Cinderace VMAX compete? That is the question that we will answer in today's video. Welcome back to the channel, Little Flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. We are going to be taking a look at Cinderace VMAX, but first, I just want to say a huge thank you to all the supporters over the last year. It's been a great year of content creation, both on the stream, twitch.tv/FlexDaddyRighteous, over on the podcast, Tag Team Pokemon Podcast, and here on the YouTube channel. It's been awesome to see the growth over the last year, and I can't wait to keep it going. So today we have Cinderace VMAX deck. Cinderace VMAX is a very cool, well, not really cool, a very hot, a very spicy VMAX card. Fire typing, 320 health, and a couple of attacks that are both very viable. The first one, counter. 30 plus, if this Pokemon was damaged by an attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does that much more damage. So, if your opponent hits you for 200, then on the next turn with counter, you are going to hit them for, say it with me, 230. If your opponent smacks you for 10, on the next turn with counter, you're going to hit them for 40, right? So counter is very nice and is, with the high HP of the Cinderace VMAX, can really give you a lot of one-shot potential in the late game if your opponent isn't able to reach up to the high numbers that are required to knock out a Cinderace VMAX. We also have Max Pyro Ball for 3 energy down there, 170 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. So Max Pyro Ball I really, really like as kind of that solid 2-shot option against a ton of the format. But let's not overlook the Cinderace V. The Cinderace V is very important for the ability Field Runner. If a stadium is in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. So this is going to be nice when we need to switch into something new, or let's say we play a Mallow and Lana and we want to, have free retreat into our Cinderace VMAX again. So we go ahead and put our Cinderace V down, we can Mallow and Lana into it, and assuming we have a Giant Hearth or opponent has a stadium in play, then we can just go ahead and retreat with the Field Runner ability. Has a very decent attack as well. Crimson Legs, 3 energy for 140 damage. We have a couple of Zigzagoon. This is to fix some math on some of the 210 HP Pokemon. Something like a Galarian Surfetch'd has 210 HP. If you can knock a couple of Zigzagoons down, then you can one-shot them with the Max Pyro Ball. It's also just good if your opponent happens to counter, attack you and you need some extra damage for counter. We also have our 2 Crobat V and our 4 Dedenne-GX. Our Crobats and our Dedennes are the lifeblood of this deck, going to be able to run through our deck, draw a lot of cards throughout the game, and be able to refill our hand because we're always going to be looking for Welder every single turn to be able to power up our attackers. Welder is, of course, our main supporter in this deck. Attach up to 2 fire energy cards from your hand to one of your Pokemon. If you do draw 3 cards, very nice. And yeah, we got a couple of boss's orders, and perhaps the star supporter of the show here is Mallow and Lana. Mallow and Lana works really well, synergizes very nicely with the counter attack on that Cinderace VMAX. Going to be able to, take a hit, you can play the Mallow and Lana, heal right out of it, and then boom, you are good to go in the future. Because we can only fit in a couple of boss orders, we have opted for a couple of Phione as well, pushing away the active Pokemon with the Whirlpool Suction ability. If this Pokemon is on your bench, you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. If you do, discard all cards attached to this Pokemon and put it on the bottom of your deck. So a nice little pseudo gust effect in the form of Phione. So that is the list, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the Cinderace VMAX. I know I have had a ton of fun playing it, and I probably will play it again this week on stream. It has been that much fun. Thank you again to Discord user Get Wrecked for this great list, and let's take a look at some games. Here we are, back once again. Thank you so much again for clicking on today's video. This isn't a new intro. This is the gameplay section. Maybe there are some of you that skip over the introductions to the deck list. Shame on you. Shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to shame you for that. It's great. I'm glad you're here. If you're here just for the gameplay, that's amazing. If you're here for literally anything else, I'm happy that that is the case. So we are playing against Viewer, another rack. So welcome on in, another rack. Happy to have you here as well. All the friends are joining in the... Oh gosh, I saw the Sinisty and it made me lose my tea. We lose, right? I feel like I said that about Mad Party on the last episode, that we just immediately lost, and then look at what happened. We won. So I should not be so I should not be so sad, but at the same time, we have Cinderace. He's a boy that you know, VMAX that could easily get punished by our friend Sinus D, and then we're gonna be dropping Crobats and Dedenners. Do we want to just drop the one Dedenne? Or does it make more sense to Crobat into a Dedenne? I mean, of course we have the Cinderace VMAX. I think we're just going to pitch it. I know we could have drawn a few more cards, but this seems altogether fine to me. So let's go onto the Cinderace. We'll go ahead and switch, because we can have some free retreat here. If a stadium play is in... Excuse me, if a stadium is in play, then that card has no retreat. We could get a Giant Hearth down, but I think we want it for next turn. And then that actually also helps them to discard cards. So then we will pass. Just see where we are on the end of next turn. But I want to tell you guys about something that I am starting here on the channel. And we're going to start it right with this video. So tomorrow is the... well... Today is the 1st, if you're watching this on the day that it was released. Today is the 1st, and it's also a Friday. So what I want to do is every Friday, I want to release a video, or close there. So if we don't release a Friday, maybe on Saturday. But I want to release a video called Fan Choice Friday. So Fan Choice Friday, or we'll workshop the name. But every video on Friday, go down in the comments below. I'll make sure to like mark it somehow. Like maybe I'll write a comment on Fan Choice Friday or something like that. And then comment the Pokemon card that you would like to see a video of, okay? Standard or expanded. No, I don't have enough legacy cards, but standard or expanded. Comment the card, comment the format, and then the most liked response of everyone I will do on the next week. I will make a deck, and then on the next week, we'll play that deck. Does that sound good? Does that sound like a good idea? I don't know. I'm talking to a camera here, so yeah, I'm not getting the facial recognition response that I would be from a live TV audience that says, oh yes, very, very well done. Very well done. That's just not happening. Okay, so we got... that actually drawing cards maybe was worse for us. Let's go here. Got a couple of Phione. Go ahead and switch Oni. Quick Boney. We could Quick Boney into a Dedenne. Let's go Quick Boney into a Dedenne. I would love to knock out the active, but at the same time, I feel like we gotta push it out. Well, let's go here. Let's grow a Crobatty. Dude, please don't do this to me. Push something else active. And we're looking for a Welder. Looking for a Welder. Okay. Let's go Resetty. Resetty and Forgetty. And then we could... oh, we could counter. We could have countered the active because it only has 30 HP. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I ain't even worried. I ain't even worried. We're going to get a Welder here. No doubt. No doubt. All right. We could... well, okay, so here's the other thing. We could just boss up this and then attach and then Dedenne. All right, let's do that. That would be... we're kind of trying to rectify past mistakes. Oh, yeah, baby. We do get the Welder anyway, but I'm pretty happy with this overall. So, then we'll go ahead and counter. You're bodied, dude. Get out of here. So anyway, Fan Choice Friday. Let me know what you guys want to see for next Friday. Put it down in the comments below. Put the card and like maybe the card number or something, or like what it does. So like if you say Bulbasaur, I know that it's the Bulbasaur from, you know, Vivid Voltage as opposed to Rebel Clash or whatever it is. So I think that'd be really fun. Anyway, how's your year been, JW? Well, thank you so much for asking. It's been pretty nice. Had some, again, just want to say it, one of the highlights of 2020 in the last like month has been this channel. It's been a super great time. I hope you guys have been having fun with the content that we've been producing. I've been getting a lot of good feedback. And as always, keep that feedback coming because I do appreciate really any like criticism or critique or yeah, really just anything. So I do appreciate, I do read all the comments. I do respond to a lot of the comments. So as always, just keep leaving the comments because I'm all about it. But my year has been a very interesting one. I don't think I'm alone in saying that it's very interesting because we just have had a lot of hardship at the Krewell household in terms of jobs. You know, I mean, my wife, thank goodness, has had a job all through pandemic, but I was not so lucky. So I'm a professional musician, classical musician, and you know, we just had the whole industry. Like it's really shocking. Like the whole industry basically just dried up in what, a day, a week, you know, mid-March. I was getting ready to go to another audition. So I'm not in a full-time orchestra, but I do a lot of how do you say it? Like substitute. Do a lot of subbing, as they call it. Yo, they're just gonna pass? Oh, insane. Okay. Sick, dude. So we actually need to welder. I'm gonna welder to the, doesn't matter, does it? Let's go ahead and welder here. Just the one, right? Yeah. Just the one. We'll attach, retreat, and then give them the old, I think we want to knock out the active, right? Because then they're going to have to find another attacker, which they presumably don't have here. And then we try to go boss on their bench guys. It's going to be hard because we obviously have discarded a couple of boss, but that's going to be my game plan anyway. So, see a Primate Wisdom here. But yeah, in February, I had just come back from my like 6th runner-up finish at an audition, and I was angry. I was pretty angry because this has happened so much. So it was in Connecticut. It's a great orchestra. Yeah, I was coming back. I just like runner-up. That's a really big accomplishment, really. Like if you think about it. So I was hurt, but I wasn't like too hurt. I wasn't broken up about it. We should have probably Giant Hearth before. That's okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we don't even have a boss left. Yeah. Oh, they only have 2 in the list. Okay, I understand. Great. So we'll go ahead and welder. That's fine. And then Cinderace VMAX. Very good. And we'll go here with a Max Pyro Ball. We could also maybe get rid of the Phione. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter too much. I'm fine with taking the knockout on that Bunnelby. But yeah, so I had just come back from that 2nd place finish, runner-up. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. Let's like hit this hard. And then let's get that win, right? I was really motivated. And then pandemic hit and the whole industry shut down. And then what do? You know, all of a sudden I find myself in a position where it's just, you know, like a day at a time kind of thing, you know? So yeah, anyway, it was like that. It was kind of tough there for a while, but now we're on a good little trajectory. We got our, hey, taking that up. We got our coding bootcamp set up. So we're going to be starting in 11 days from the day that you view this. And I'm feeling like better than ever, man. Truly am. I'm excited to start something new. I know it's going to be hard, like computer science and all that stuff, but it's basically just like playing with Legos, except they're all digital Legos, and it's instead of being 3D, it's 2D. That's what I'm thinking about it, you know? Make it fun, right? So 2021, I hope you have better things in store, is all I'll say. Otherwise, it was a hard year for my wife particularly, but like just, you know, social lives, right? It's hard to see people. And even when you set up things on Discord and stuff with other people, like it's just not the same as being there, being around them in person. And, you know, we definitely missed out on a lot of social stuff. You know, I certainly would have seen, had a few more parties, had a few more gatherings and that kind of thing, which I really look forward to. I have a lot of really good friends here in Ohio that I haven't seen in a while, right? I like to see my family a lot. They are not available for viewing. That's the wrong phrasing there, but you know, my family very conscious of what's happening in the world, and certainly don't want to be a burden on anyone. So they've been, you know, pretty much like, you know, hey, we like you, we wish that you could come visit, but like, you know, please don't. And then Anne's family has been pretty much the same, but maybe a little bit more forgiving. So again, we did go see them, her parents, for the Christmas break, which was really nice. That was like my first prolonged period of human interaction in, you know, 9 months. We are lucky to not be isolated alone. We do have a roommate that we really enjoy, which is fun. You know, we get to play board games a lot. You guys hear me talk about it all the time, but that's been good. So it certainly could be worse on the, I don't understand how people like, my heart really goes out to the single people out there during pandemic, especially if you're like pretty worried about the virus, which, you know, you should be probably, in my opinion. But I do not envy any of you out there that, you know, don't have close family that you can quarantine with, or like don't have a pod, or don't have a significant other or anything like that. It'd be hard. It'd be really, really difficult. So, all right. Yo, we have to pitch it, right? Yeah, we have to pitch it here. Yeah, we're just gonna go doink, because we got to get the Cinderace. Oh my gosh. Go here. I'm trying to think what's gonna be best for us. I honestly feel like bossing up this to try to increase our chances of getting a Cinderace down is gonna be our best bet. We're gonna Giant Hearth. We're gonna discard an energy, not grab anything. We're gonna Pokégear, and like kind of hope we whiff. Yeah. And then we'll go here for some cards. Okay. So we do get what we need. Let's go Great Ball first. Get a Cinderace. Could take a Phione, honestly. That doesn't seem like the worst move. But we're just going to go here, and we are going to pass. Because I'd be worried about with a deck like this if they play Turbo Patch or something. Seems unlikely, but I don't want to switch into the Cinderace just in case they find some crazy combo to get a couple more energy on that Zacian. So socially, it's been hard. I feel like I've grown, like, but it's been kind of interesting, right? Because I feel like I've grown distant with some friends that I would normally see in person. Whereas I feel like I've grown closer to other friends that I don't normally see, but I'm more likely to reach out because I, like gaming or something. I don't know, whatever it is. Like, I feel like I'm more interested in reaching out to them now than I was, because our interactions are mostly game focused, right? Online interactions. So pros and cons, I think, definitely don't want to say it was all cons by any means. Yo, no Mawile, please. No Mawile, please. I'll give you the turn 2. GX attack. Like, I don't like it, but I'll give it to you. But just don't Mawile me, please. Name not cow. Yo, an Intrepid. All right. The onus is on us. I really want a Welder here. I think if we get a Welder here, we can win. Okay. We do this. We kind of have to swing into this guy, right? Well, we could take 2 prizes on the bench. Let's go Fire Crystal. Let's go there. Let's go here. Do we want to? We want to probably just get a Cinderace. That seems correct, and then hope we can do 170. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I know we could have gotten a Phione there. Maybe that was good. And then let's go Giant Hearth. Go ahead and Giant Hearth. And feel like at a certain point we're going to need to save these. No, we have 1 Fire Crystal, which we played. Okay. So we do kind of want to save our fires. So let's go Welder first. Go to the active. Now you're saying, but JW, you could have gotten a knockout if you had played Phione. I hear you, but at the same time, I feel like this is our biggest threat. So we're going to go ahead and max Pyro Ball. And we're feeling kind of good because like this ADP is not going to be able to Ultimate Ray. And that's like our biggest worry is them Ultimate Raying and then them knocking out Dedenne Crobat. Or 2 Dedenne. They're going to boss still. Yo, we have free retreat, buddy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We could also just Welder to it. They don't understand. They don't understand that we have the free retreat. Welder. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeet. Yep. This is good, man. This is good. All right, so we'll go there. We got the reset stamp in the background here to be able to reset them after they take a knockout on a Dedenne or Crobat or something like that. And I think we win this game. I think our play to not gust up something was probably better because we got that 2-shot on the ADP and it's looking good. I don't know if you're the opponent, how you come back from that. They should have gusted up the Crobat. They just didn't read the flavor text here on the ability. Field runner, baby. Mr. Roger Rabbit looking mug over here. So we have an air balloon. That's nice. That'll help him get that retreat into a presumed attach plus. Yo, and they Marnie. Okay, we win. GG, easy dubs. Well, we would like to find the reset stamp. I take it back. It's not quite an easy dub, but what we can do. Oh, they didn't even get a saucer? No, 2 for 2. All right, let's make it 3 for 3. Run it back, run it back. One more. I'm hype. I'm hype. Man. Oh, we can knock out 12 Pokemon with fires. Yes, please. That 8-game win streak, so delicious. That was like from the videos. I've only had time over the last few days to film for the videos. So the 8-game win streak is very like you've seen it all. There were some from the Exploud. If you splice up the videos back to back to back, you'll see. I think it would. What would it have been? What would have been the last video that we made? Was it Decidueye, then this? Or excuse me, Decidueye, then Exploud, then this video? Ooh, okay. But if we had any chance of losing, it would be here. If we had any chance of losing, it would be here. Oh, it was Whimsicott. That's right. It was a Whimsicott. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me there. Good. Okay, well, Great Ball will get a Cinderace. We don't. Okay. Resetty and Forgetty. We're going to get a Cinderace, and we're going to get a Welder. Yep, just like that, and we will pass. So all those things I was just saying did not quite pan out. There is a win con. There is a win con available to us somewhere in here. We could have given them the 7 worst cards in the deck. Like, let's just say it's 7 fire energy. They scoop. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. They didn't know. Why would they scoop there? We had nothing, bro. We had nothing. Okay, I got to do this for you, the viewer. I got to give you one satisfying game to finish it off. I can't just give you the video that's like that. We got to have the one game, finish it off, that is very representative. 9-game win streak. We can't just let it go like that. Let's try to get it to 10. Let's try to get it to 10. Against Colossal, maybe? I don't know if I'd feel better about facing a Colossal deck or if I'd feel better about facing an Excadrill deck. I feel like probably Colossal, right? We'd rather have Colossal. Okay. Here's our big break. If we can get into like a quick ball is okay. That would be like low tier draw, but high tier draw would, I think for us, be the stadium. All right, we want to see a Giant Hearth. Let's do that. Let's do that. So they're gonna get another Colossal. Dude, if we get a first turn attack, like we are living the dream. So Primate Wisdom. And not quite. Ooh, not quite. Okay. Okay. Just the two of us. We'll go Guru and we will pass. All right. We're really in trouble, guys. No first turn attachment. If it was looking bad last game, it's looking even worse this one. But on this channel, we do not bend the knee. We go as hard as we can for as long as we can until we can't give any more. Oh, we do have free retreat now. That's kind of cute. All right, so probably just retreat into... Well, do we even want to retreat into the Zigzagoon? Seems unlikely. Well, no, we might have to, actually. Okay, we might have to. All right, I'm still going to give the deck a chance at giving us what we need. There's still a chance. We're not in the worst spot. We could be in much worse. Did they get a Colossal VMAX? I do not see it. They did not. Come on, baby. This says 210. We go here, right? 150, 170. I think we go here. I'm willing to be very wrong about it, but I think we do. And then let's go ahead and evolve into the Cinderace, and then we will pass. All right. One thing we maybe wanted to do was leave this active so that we can Mallow and Lana to it, but I'm not. At this point, I'm just looking for anything like a fire. We have 11 fire energy in our deck. That opens us up to so much. We got 4 Dedenne, we got 2 Crobat. That opens us up to so much. We got quick balls. We got, well, that helps. I take back anything negative I've ever said about my opponent, Okanish. They are a legend. What an absolute hero. Okay. Give me a Crobat off the quick ball. We can only have like one thing is the thing. All right, Cinderace, you will do. That'll do, pig. Okay, we can only have one Crobat or Dedenne, I think. Let's go here. Ooh, yeah, buddy. So we'll do this. We will do this old thing. Oh, Giant Hearth. Yes, don't mind if I do. Thank you so much for your acquiescence. Okay. Go here, go here. Go here. Max Pyro Ball. Obviously, we decreased by 20 because of the stone, but then we get that filthy burn damage. We really wanted them to flip tails. That, I think, would have helped us, because if they can get another stone, then we're not quite hitting for enough. So, they get the buff padding. They want to attach the buff padding to the active, don't you? Okay, Crushing Hammer, that's fine. Ain't no thing but a chicken wang. That's not the greatest, but we can deal, and that also sucks. All right. We would love, dare I say it, need a welder. But without our stadium, yeah, we have no energy. Okay, this is going to get real ugly real quick, I think. Unfortunately. We will be able to take a knockout on the active. They're going to switch. Got that counter attack. Oh, they're going to switch into the Surf-Edged. I don't think I agree. Do I agree? I don't think I do. The attack does that much more damage. So it is like a true counter. So we do go Mallow and Lana here, and we get to heal up, and then we get to retreat and do the exact math back. So I really don't agree with my opponent here, but that's okay. Let's go. Let's discard. Let's see. Do we have the other stamp? Yeah, we do have the other stamp. Let's discard the stamp. I just don't want to be put in a situation where he gusts up something and we can't knock out our stuff. All right, so we'll go here. We'll do the counter. Do 240 back to him. Insane. Taking out 3 energy is just like mind-numbingly good. Just so absurdly busted filthy. Okay, so our routing here is as follows. We got to use our boss. No way in heck do I want to go around 2 other Colossal VMAX. We're going to be able to get a good swing on this one, and then we're going to be able to set up our Cinderace on the bench. The other thing we could do, honestly, is try to get into... let's see. We might want a Dedenne. Get a Mallow and Lana. Let's see. They're only doing 140. Or 130. So if we heal... Yeah. Okay, we can get some really good use out of a Mallow and Lana. All right. So we go here and discard Cinderace. We go here. We Mallow and Lana into, let's see, we'll discard the Switch and the Fire into the Cinderace. We could do 140. Or we could do 170 with the burn. The burn might be good because if they flip tails over and over, that could be pretty strong for us. But we could also get an energy drop on the bench. So I think we go to the active. Try to do the 170 because this is going to be a pain. If we're only doing 140, of course that's, or it's 170 minus 30. But at the same time, we wouldn't need a supporter here if we just went with the Cinderace. No, I think we go to the active and we trust the deck to give us a Welder on the next turn. We have 2 turns to find a Welder, honestly. So, all right, we'll go here. We'll max Pyro Ball. I feel like the burn damage is going to be too big for us. Let's hope they continue to flip tails. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Huge, huge. Okay. Crushing Hammer. We don't care. We don't care because we'll probably just counter anyway next turn unless they heal from the burn. Doesn't really matter all that much. And then we maybe could have played the Dedenne down, but I think we're fine. So we'll see what they have. A Crushing Hammer would be kind of, if they got their 2 Crushing Hammer, that would be kind of bad. Man, sorry, I'm talking shop now. We're into the game. I wish I could be telling anecdotes, telling stories now, but I cannot. Tails again, please. Okay. Oh, that's a horrible draw. That is a very bad, no good, horrible draw. So we'll use it. Go Dedenne change. Give me a Welder, please. No Welder, huh? Give me one of these guys. Okay, so how much damage are we doing? Let's do our calcs again. 170 would put him at 160. He'd be at 50. Let's see. The 10 damage. Would the 10 damage matter from the Zigzagoon? Put him at 280. It kind of does. So we'll do the Zigzagoon onto the active. Let's go. Crobat. Oh, no. No. It's at this point. that we could swing into the active. Oh man, that's so bad. We really wish we had gotten the juice here. So we'll max Pyro Ball. They have to flip tails. Oh no, they had to flip tails. No, 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 no. Okay, I think we lose now. I think we do just lose. We could have maybe gusted up a Crobat. We needed the Welder there so that we could retreat into the Cinderace to force them into a gust. But now I think we do actually lose. I don't think there's a way around it because we're down our 2 reset stamp. They're going to Marnie us. That's fine. We don't really care that much. But they're 10 damage away from losing here. And then we just needed them to flip tails. I guess they could have gotten a switch, but that's what we needed. Ah, so close. 10 damage away, I think, from sealing the game up. Because now we need to Welder. There's no real way for us to... They certainly, like, assuredly have a gust here that they can just gust a Dedenne and win the game. And then, yep, there's that GMAX Boulder. We'll go here. Literally just have to do 10 damage. Let's get ourselves a Dedenne. Go ahead and Giant Hearth. We'll weld around to the active. Could have welded for more. It doesn't matter really at this point. But the optimal play was definitely to Fire Crystal there. That's fine. And then we'll go for a Max Pyro Ball. And then I assume that they have it. They're going to bring this active and just have the gust. Oh, and what a close game. Taking it down to 1 prize against maybe one of our more even, if not bad, matchups just because of their healing. They could also not have it. We could also just, like, I could ask you, my viewers, to just believe that they don't have the gust. Okay. Well, you played well, my friend. Congratulations to my opponent, the only one to beat us today, and the one that ended our 9-game win streak across 3 videos. Congratulations. This has been really fun, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Cinderace deck. As always, remember, good luck, and also have fun.